to cooperate with him.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Houston. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Stroud going to throw right away. Well, he needed to get rid of that one, but he holds on. Going to lose yardage. It'll be credited as a sack.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
On second down, Stroud. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Stroud connects with Collins. That's a first down for Houston.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On play action, Stroud. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud.
Thank you. Give me that.
And intercepted.
Yes, sir. Woo.
You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's Pierce for the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Downfield, it's Nico Collins. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as... I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
It's weird for me playing middle linebacker, but I realized one of my homies told me, like, that's how you really can affect the game. So
from the gun, here's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Stroud.
Missed the tackle.
A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. Third and 9. Stroud to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Britton Covey now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. That's caught, Saquon Barkley. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch. I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He finds Devontae Smith. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He's going to run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. This one to his big tight end, Uzama. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to have the Eagles' first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, first down.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got it. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. The ball comes out. The Texans have it. Big opening. Well, sometimes the offense tries to make a little too much happen, try to pitch it around, get an extra few yards, except they lose the ball, and the defense will take over.
Mike, you're exactly right. That is what happened here. That's just a prime example of a player just doing a little too much. Just secure the ball, get as many yards as you can, and make sure your team ends up still possessing the ball.
Just before that, 31 yards. 2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. Stroud going to set up to throw. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They look to run with Mixon. Powering forward. He's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for 2. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for 2. He'll look to throw. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. He's inside.
Let's go, Kenyon Mitchell. I needed that.
Takes it back all the way. How about a pick 2 if you prefer? The play backfires for the offense in a big way.
Ah, take it. Let's go. Okay, that makes up for the dumbhead play that I made. I think he got the ball
They didn't leave
first.
much time on the
So
clock
I'll get the
to
ball
put
to
together a
start the
drive
half.
here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Covey now on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Oh my God, that was a dumbass throw.
Intercepted. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. What a play by the defense in a tie game. Not only did they come up with a turnover, Greg, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
Garbage.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Covey now on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On 1st down, it's Hurts. A pass. Caught by Saquon.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Daniil Hunter, pass rusher extraordinaire, in action again.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Underthrown ball.
Going to be intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Nice, it's good by night.
I don't want to do it. Okay, you don't have to.
See game. Alright. I got one more in me and then cause I'm just getting my ass bust tonight. So now I hopped on and lost on my Madden skills or some shit.
This could be you just gotta climb up the walls. Okay.
Alright. In my head, man. I'm playing like right. Fumbling, throwing dumb interceptions. I'm really irritated with myself.
Also, there's times. So
In the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans.
Really?
Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And away we go from NRG Stadium. Dameon Pierce now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. Oh, it's intercepted.
Okay, that's how you start. That's how you start a game off.
Picked off
Okay.
by the Kobe team. And
You gotta
the
get
Eagles
one before I
return
hop
the
off the
interception
tree.
close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25. Wow, so a conservative play to begin the game, Brock. Not exactly how I imagined they drew that one up.
I'll tell you one thing, Kate. If that's how even these shorter, more conservative, easier throws are going to go for them, they're in for a rough contest today.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the 19. He's on the move. He's on the move. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
They're going to run with Barkley. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He manages a couple, and they are right on the verge of it. 3rd and goal from the 1. They're going to try to run it in. Barkley.
Right,
and he's
let's
in
go,
for the
let's go,
touchdown.
let's go.
The Eagles parlay the
Get my
interception into
ass
points.
all night.
Saquon Barkley, the
Definitely trying to get
touchdown.
a W.
For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Pierce now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. James Bradbury up from the secondary for that tackle.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun now, 1st round.
Give me
It's
that.
another first half mistake.
Let's
He's
go.
intercepted again.
Let's go.
Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And it's a
Let's go.
touchdown as he brings it back to the pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles put one more on that 1st quarter lead. It's now 13-0. Pierce now on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Cooper DeJean with the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
He put some juice on it.
Give me that.
No, they get him yet again. Picked off Reed Blankenship.
Yeah.
And the Eagles come through with a
We
big play to
picked.
close
Let's go,
out our
B.
opening quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. The scoreboard reads 13-0. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're set up with it after the pick to end the 1st. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd and 8. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Azeez Al-Shire has it. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
1st down, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. This is ahead for about 5. Cooper to Gene with the stop. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Texans in possession. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. On the move, headed right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. And it sets up second down. From the gun, Stroud. That one's complete, right side. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
I'm sure, Coach, a play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Diggs there to bring it in. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Pass caught by Mixon. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 16. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Okay.
Couldn't connect to a Tank Dell. And that takes
Come
them
on,
to
D.
third down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Has his man. It's Mixon.
Awareness. Okay, you hear me and so many others talk about it a lot with quarterbacks, but it's critical for every unit on a football field. And for the defense right there, to have an awareness of knowing where the marker was and to make sure that completion wasn't going to move the chains.
Score. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. On the return, Britton Covey. He's got a lane up past the 30. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Dotson now in motion right. On first down, Hurts. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Contact. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. And it's going to be second down. Separating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
On third down, it's Hurts. Hawkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. Now on fourth down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Call that one a 44-yard punt. And it's going to be Texans football. First down, ball at the 36. To the air, Stroud. He's got him, that's Mixon. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 43. Sends it to Diggs along the sideline. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first. Now it's Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 38. And they pick him up again. Picked up by James Bradbury.
That was a good defensive stop right there.
Eagles make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
All right, snap and a quick kneel down, and the final few seconds are going to elapse here in our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hayward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Covey now to return this. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he'll get it up to the 44. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense right there on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down, and they go right back to it. They're cobbled together a yard there. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Hurts now from the gun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Azeez Al-Shire has it. And the Texans get it back as he intercepts it for the 2nd time this game. yard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL. And especially in the second half, you have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
He gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Caught by Collins on the slant. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Here's Stroud now. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down.
Defense stepping up.
And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. It's going to be a punt of 46 yards. And the Eagles will take possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Forced out to his right. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
He's back to throw. They did it! He made the interception! Jimmy Ward has it. And the Texans have some new life in the board. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th in that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one...
Oh, give me that back. I'll take that back.
Back-to-back passes.
Ooh, what is my defense, bro? I be getting blown out right now.
I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored. Offensive coordinators, you can run the ball because these secondaries are locked in.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he runs this up close to midfield at about the 48. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on third down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
QB sneak coming. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
Certainly dropped these quarterback keepers anticipating a whole lot more yardage, but I think it could be overlooked there since they did pick up the first down. If anything, they could see what kept it to a small gain over there on the sidelines, and they'll come back to it on the next set of downs.
And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Hurts. Chased out to his right. The Texans close it in, and they will get him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down, coming up.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands of Mercy throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make when in reality, in this game in the 4th quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a 2-score game. That sack, that's not going to help in that decision at all.
He did it! He made the interception! Azeez Al-Shire has it! And the Texans have some new life in the fourth!
Might be the worst.
Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now.
Hits,
Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
2nd and 6 coming up here. A handoff from Mixon, running right. He's able to get this down to the 13. Manages a gain of 8 there. And it sets up a Houston first.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
He'll look to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. He breaks a tackle.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Now to throw. Hits his running back. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Has it down close. And it's a touchdown in the final minute. He's in. And now an extra point will give him the lead and maybe the win. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
And And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives him the 1-point lead right near the end of this game. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
Can't win them all, but I really played like ass. I should have won this game.
Covey now to return this. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Here he is to throw. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Trying to push it deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jared Stingley Jr. And the Texans make the play that should win them this game. Oh, man, Brock. Somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. So it's a win for the Texans. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
Okay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get challenged because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game.
Let's see if I can get it.
Commanders Field holds a little more than 80,000, and they have come out in droves here in Landover, Maryland. On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And we are underway from Commanders Field. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Right to the air is Daniels. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
That looked like a two-deep coverage, which we call cover two. And what that really means is you have corners, what we call rolled up in about a 5-yard area on the outside receivers. Then your safeties are back closer to the hash marks near the middle of the field, somewhere around 10 to 12 yards back. So if you can break through the first level, you've got a chance to run before you encounter any type of resistance from the safeties.
We saw the example of it right there. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on first down. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Alex Highsmith there on the tackle. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's Daniels. That's out wide here for Robinson. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal. Robinson. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
To throw is Daniels. He'll buy some time right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal. No score after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Now Daniels rolling to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jaden Daniels, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's Wilson to throw. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
What an advantage having an elite guy to build a defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, they can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Throwing is Wilson. That's swung out wide to Harris. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Quickly, and made a nice, sure tackle.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now it's Wilson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Oh, I needed that. I needed that.
Benjamin St.
Pick
Jude.
6, baby. Let's go.
And he will bring this one back. An interception return for Commanders touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were here. You're already up, and you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them, and they took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's caught. It's Williams. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Mike Williams, 35 yards. yards. And the Steelers are back within a score. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and that'll make our score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Robinson up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Robinson with another carry. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough, and it'll be 4th down. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. So a change of possession here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus
focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, it resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Play action. Now Wilson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Play action. It's Wilson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Calvin Austin, 70 yards. And the Steelers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Throwing now is Daniels. There's a short one pulled in by Simmons. And he's got some space here. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
To the air goes Daniels. Checks this one down to Robinson. Only able to gain a couple there, and that will bring up second down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Daniels looking to throw. He'll get this complete to Sennett, the tight end. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun on 3rd down, Daniels. That's complete to Robinson. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be 4th down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Daniels going to throw for it. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Wilson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Here's Wilson.
Oh, baby, I needed that.
Racing to the
Ooh, I needed that.
He will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. In a tie game, fourth quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
No, $300. $300.
Muscles by at the 25. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the fourth. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Here's Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Wilson finds Pickens outright. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Good to get a W.
Run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Again, it's Robinson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Hand off now to Robinson. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
On third down, Robinson. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here comes an important one now for Austin Seibert. This to perhaps salt this one away. Seibert's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
This is 1st and 10. Now Wilson. He's going to let it fly. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Wilson to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores, you know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the 4th. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in.
All right, I'm hopping off. Feels good to end with a win.
Cut them.